Hello, this is AugustusLarch. This Nikon Coolpix camera has horrible sound quality because it shoots in QuickTime movie format. And I'm trying to change it. With anybody out there, leave it in the comment section if you know. But I got an audio track backing to help it out. And this is the debt ceiling fraud. Today I found out that Obama wants to raise the debt ceiling to $2.4 trillion. Let's explore this. A billion is 1,000 million, and a trillion is 1,000 billion. And Obama wants to go to 2.4 trillion. Is anybody surprised? Let's explore. Obama's campaign was financed by Wall Street. He is a Wall Street yes man. Can we be surprised that he wants to get everybody locked into even more debt? And not only every individual citizen, but the whole country. I work on property management of foreclosed properties, and there is a lot of them, and I just work a fraction of them. Roll down any street in America and look at all the for sale signs. Banks are trying to get it, but who in the heck let the banks lend people money who couldn't afford the loan? They can't afford the loan. They refinanced and refinanced them. Already, when you get a loan, most working people, I want a low payment. They have no idea of finance at all, and they end up having so they get a bad loan to begin with, and then they just refinance, and the television says refinance your loan, get some money. No, they should say get more locked into debt, make things hard on yourself. Really, holy crap. And what ethically, isn't the government supposed to look after it and make sure the banks aren't doing this? I mean, how in the heck can these people pay? They end up getting 3 times the principal of the collateral. I mean, the principal of the loan and the collateral used to get the loan. It's impossible. So people walk away from their property because there's even if they sell the house, they're still in the hole. It's just horrible. And what does this result in? It results in a weak currency. And this hurts working people the most, really. Unless you're working in the financial industry, it's horrible for you. Because working people need a strong currency, or an adequate currency, you know? And the whole thing is tied into the IRS and the income tax. Isn't it a privacy issue? If you work and trade your time and sweat to get some money, isn't that your personal business? But yet the IRS comes in and says you have to report all your earnings, and they tax your gross earnings, and that's just so unethical. It's unethical to beat the band, and yet they keep doing it. You know why the government? Because they're puppets. They're just puppets. They're financed by lobbyists that run Wall Street and the banks, and they're just taking over. When originally, in 1913, the income, they said, we'd never take more than 10% of your gross earnings. Well, they're way above that now. It ends up being about 24%. And what business is the government anyway in what you do with your time and what you do with your sweat to get some money, and then they tax your gross earnings? I mean, corporate income tax isn't like this. They only tax their profits. And the income tax is already spent. You know where it goes to? The Federal Reserve, which is a private bank. It's as federal as Federal Express, really. And this is going to really snap hard when it goes, because they successfully destroyed the agrarian economy in this country. There is a core agrarian economy. Most people lived on a farm and provided most of their needs by the sweat of their brow, and their extra money they bought things they couldn't produce on the farm. And that whole system is gone. Now we got a bunch of people on farm programs, and they're go big or go home type of people. They get these FHA loans and end up getting forgiven. And they get money from the government every year to just plant their crops. They don't have to harvest them. Then they get insurance on top of that, and they usually write off the whole thing. And what does this do? They have to print money to pay these people. And it destroys the currency. And now we got a weak currency, and that hurts people who need that money from paycheck to paycheck. And now it's getting worse and worse. And their cost of living is just going way up. And are their wages going up? Not at the same proportional rate at all. So things are really going to crack hard when they go. How in the heck did this happen? It's just sad and hopeless. A state of, and most people are so programmed, they don't even get it. They don't even know how much danger they are in. It's just tough on the whole. It's a tough situation. I haven't been hedged for dystopia for a long time. I'm agrarian. I produce a lot of the stuff I need right here. And I'm working on producing more, but I'm very rare. I'm a rare person. And no, to be concerned about this long time ago, and I told people it ain't gonna last forever, especially if you're gonna fight a two-front war and then do a crappy job of it. It's just one thing after the another. It does not look good. So this is my debt ceiling vlog. Thanks for watching YouTube. Leave your thoughts in the comments section.
This is AugustusLarch.